Can you please state your name? Benjamin Weir. What is your...
This is the man accused of driving more than 4,000 miles round trip to bring a 13-year-old girl to his home in Spanaway for sex. Suspect Benjamin Weir, alongside his attorney, is pleading not guilty to kidnapping charges against him.
Mr. Weir has zero criminal history.
This missing child alert was first released in central Michigan back in August. Police there say the 13-year-old victim was last seen the morning of July 31st, leaving her family's home with an unknown male who authorities later identified as Weir. The defense claims the child from Michigan packed a bag and ran away from her home prior to Weir picking her up.
In the days leading through this incident, there had been numerous communication between EM and the defendant, Mr. Weir, that she wanted Mr. Weir to pick her up and be driven to Washington with him.
During an investigation, detectives say they found illicit messages between the child and the 26-year-old on the girl's phone sent over Snapchat. Detectives found Weir's Washington address, then contacted Pierce County Sheriff's deputies to track him down in August. He was at his grandmother's house in Spanaway. The girl was also there. In court documents, the girl told deputies Weir earned her trust over a 4-month period on Snapchat, where she opened up to him about not getting along with her family. But investigators say Weir eventually turned their chats to sex and sent her nude photos. Court documents showing during questioning, Weir admitted to having sex with her, knowing she was underage, and allegedly told deputies he was in love with the girl.
There's no danger of him committing any violent offenses. The alleged victim in this case is back out of state.
Now that the 13-year-old is back in Michigan, the court is trying to determine the next steps for Weir. His attorney argued the case should be dismissed, saying there is no evidence proving he kidnapped her, but rather she made her own decision to leave home. But the court denied the dismissal request, debating the manner of the child's restraint and liberty. Prosecutors say Weir poses a concern to the community and a flight risk.
Yes, this defendant has no criminal history. However, as alleged here, he was willing to drive 34 hours approximately to pick up his victim and bring her back to Washington State.
The judge also ordered Weir not to contact the victim or other minors. The court will be scheduling his next hearing in Pierce County. In the newsroom, Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.